Nej, Fredrik, men han kom Kashmir. En stor applåd för MC Kash. MC Kash.
Hey. Thanks for staying. I'm an MC from Kashmir. Thousands of years ago, different nations sent ambassadors to different countries. They sent them with a message of peace and with a reason to learn from each other's culture. So I am here as an ambassador from Kashmir, and I have chosen hip-hop as my voice. And I hope through these words and through these poems, you will be able to at least learn a bit about the streets of Kashmir, because that is what hip-hop is. It represents the reality of the streets. In my music, it's different from what you hear. I mean, it is rap music, but it's true to its core. It's about the streets. It's not about drugs. It's not about money. It's about truth. It's about justice. And it's about representing your streets. So, like I said, thanks for staying, and I hope you guys learn something about Kashmir. Thanks.
Thank you.
Lord knows I will never break bread with a traitor. On the street, so you know what I'm made of. Love my game in the alleys of worship. Roll my name inside a worn down structure. This is life and they matter of my blood, where the secrets are exhumed from the core of this earth. Curse of a slave, fill the doubts in your world. You'll be lying in the dark when the rumor gets you ill. Visions of a people who assume like a sand dog, dead with a grin saying, but man, I ain't falling short, I ain't calling shots. I'm a soldier, I will march till my body drops. Burning bridges as I leave for my future, always knowing that Zulu, the cool. That's what my mom used to tell me sometimes, you know. Zulu, the cool. Heart of a rebel is beating right inside me. Now how will you can find me when you can't define me? Heart of a rebel, heart of a rebel, heart of a rebel is beating right inside me. Now how will you can find me when you can't define me? Heart of a rebel, heart of a rebel. Walk the streets on these streets that I walk, holding death like a dog. So for war, reflections of a war, bruised how we all struggle till you fall. Man equipped with guns, face the storm as it comes. 1,000 burning suns in the dark city morning. Now where do you stand when God has a plan? Will you side with the truth and fight with your fam? Angels on your shoulder as they guide you through the dark. When the demons on the corner have a price for your heart. Stay strong, you're a rebel, your conviction has to last. Smile when they drag you to a mile of broken glass. Now usher up, jag tar katt, wish some more damage. But just enough, started up, those who got them out. But that's what my dad used to tell me sometimes, you know. Those who got them out. But heart of a rebel is beating right inside me. Now how will you can find me when you can't define me? Heart of a rebel, heart of a rebel, heart of a rebel is beating right inside me. Now how will you can find me when you can't define me? Heart of a rebel, heart of a rebel, like a figure in the street lights. I'm one with the shadow of a free life. I'm done taking steps in the maze of your hustle, as I run deep in the veins of my struggle. In the ruins of a house, I'm looking for a soul, isolated in a cage. I keep knocking on the door, rolling back and seeking peace. This is what I was told. Built ourselves, got to tough and running core. My silence in this world is set to break. It's true that my heart has no place for hate, cause love for my people and my nation made me change my ways. Now brain dead on the corner will be, I'm brain dead on the corner will be, I'm brain dead on the corner will be, I'm brain dead on the corner will be straight, I'm brain dead on the corner will be straight. Heart of a rebel is beating right inside me. Now how will you can find me when you can't define me? Heart of a rebel,
because when you're born in a place like Kashmir, where you're, ever since the day you were born, people try to say that you can't question things. You know, why is the army there, mother? Don't question it, you know. Why are there so many guns all around us, mother? Don't question it. That's why you have to, you know, with all these questions, you find the answers on your own. You have to break the stigma. And that's what I did, and that's what millions of Kashmiris from my generation, that's what they did. They rose up as rebels and they questioned the status quo of living under a military occupation. A military occupation so brutal that it has killed more than 100,000 Kashmiris over the past 2 decades. It has raped, the military occupation, it has raped countless women. It has disappeared more than 10,000 Kashmiris. And every day of every year, you have to live with humiliation, because when you walk in the streets of Kashmir, they ask you for your identity card. So my identity as a Kashmiri has been questioned. So a lot of Kashmiris, they try to find different methods of expressing themselves. A lot of them, through their anger, they picked up the gun, they became guerrillas, and they were brutally put down. Me, I tried hip-hop. My first song, they raided my studio. So these are just small examples. But it happens every day in Kashmir. Me as an ambassador here, I want you guys to remember Kashmir. Because when I came to Sweden, people asked me, so where are you from? I said Kashmir. And they were like, what is Kashmir? Like, what is Kashmir? The previous song was called Heart of a Rebel. The next song is called Paradise Lost. Sorry. Music from the streets. Dark cold streets, strong souls weep, hearts don't beat, dead don't sleep. Eyes on the prize, lies on the rise. The fool's gonna live while the wise man dies. Occupied paradise, butterflies paralyzed, colonized minds trying to live with the Malabis. Kids wanna play, but streets take lives. Memorize every landmine and still don't survive. Live for a day, from the womb to the grave, and the wounds won't say what we lost in the day. How we died all these years, how we choked on our tears, how we found what was lost in those unmarked graves. Shadows in the mirror, blurry pictures of a killer, bloody visions getting clearer. Body bags in the river, and the price that you pay for saying what you see, when all you ever wanted was the dog set free. Paradise lost. Paradise lost. Paradise lost cause they lied. Paradise lost cause they blind. Knock on the door, blood on the floor. Fuck with your soul like they fuck with a whore. Scared to the bone cause you're stuck with the demon. Bruised to the core cause they fooled with your freedom. Proved you was beaten, ruled you for treason. This war will get deeper, scars gonna even. The boot for a reason, you see, it's the reason. We dream till we see them, we bleed till we free them. Hands on the steel, eyes on the kill, trapped in the jail with your pain and your screams. When zombies pass and ghosts move freely, silhouettes so many, chained on the daily. Lately it seems prophecies becoming true, strategies turning tragedies, death to a fool. Rats on the loose, young cats getting used, fallacies of the youth, jealousies of a few. Paradise lost. Paradise lost. Paradise lost.
lost cause they lied. Paradise lost cause they blind. They come knocking on my door every night, looking for a rebel in the eyes of my child. They blind to the innocence, murder all the residents, hiding all the evidence, rising up in prominence, scared of the dissidents. In a sense, their common sense is to brutally suppress all voices, or shoot bullets to blind. Automatic weapons in hand can kill anyone, anywhere, anytime. And they're knocking on my door every night, looking for a rebel in the eyes of my child. They blind to the innocence with their own wickedness, control the populace militarily. Let me make it clear, you can't hide, you can't run. They are everywhere, with their hands on their guns, armed convoys on highways, gaspers in the streets, spies all around, listening your heartbeats.
So when I say paradise lost, Kashmir is one of the most beautiful places on the face of this planet. I see Sweden and I see Kashmir, and I still think Kashmir is so beautiful, you know. And I seriously recommend all of you to go there. It's a beautiful place. Even with all the conflict, even with all the army convoys, even with all the 700,000 Indian paramilitary troopers out there, even with all the fear and paranoia, it's still one of the most beautiful places on the face of this planet. There's no doubt that's why the beauty of Kashmir got so many poets drunk in love with it. And lastly, what I would like to say about the song is that they lied. When I say that they lied, I say that India lied to us. They said that we will get plebiscite, we will get a referendum, we will get a chance to choose our own destiny. Isn't that sounds fair, right? I mean, after a war, 1947, a community gets a right to choose their own destiny. But it never happened. For the past 70 years, it never happened. The United Nations, they said that, yeah, you know, these people, the Kashmiris, they should get a right to choose their own destiny. But it never happened. So they kept on lying to us. In fact, they added so much military that Kashmir now is the most militarized zone in the whole world. The most militarized. That's how I grew up. I grew up around AK-47s. All I saw since my childhood was AK-47s. I grew infatuated with AK-47s. When we were kids, we drew photographs of AK-47s. When Kalashnikov died, a Kashmiri wrote an obituary for him on BBC. Because he loved AK-47s. I mean, that's no way to grow up.
What is 84-7?
AK-47. AK-47.
Okay, AK-47 in Swedish.
What is that?
Okay.
Yeah, all right.
So yeah, but it's sick to fall in love with a gun. To fall in love with a gun. But we people, we Kashmiris, we fell in love with a gun. Because that's all we saw. Alright. I am my own DJ today. The next song is called Rebel Republic. It's a self-produced song. I made it it's my own beat. It's also the title of my first album. If you can Google it, it's Republic is with a K. And this is to every tyrant out there. This is a message from every oppressed. That no matter what, we ain't giving up.
Rebels in the valley, resistance in the air. We are down for the cause, we done murdered all our fears. No more pain, we aim is liberty or is dead. The wretched of this earth, so we standing like the West. Then safe from every corner, there's honor in defiance. My people organizing, got my rebels in the lines. The boy and every scholar, guerrilla and the farmer, contributing to the cause like the essence of a martyr. Fighting and resisting till a day will come to pass, when the last will be first and the first will be last. We are cursed for oppression, a hush for the tyrant. The voice of resistance will never stay silent. We're stronger than before, got the jaw at our feet. Might wait until the end, ain't no stopping or retreat. There can never be salvation, so there'll never be defeat. like a rebel. Republic got the roots and the truth. Rebels all over, shouting from the roofs. Bring it on, tyrant. Bring it on, tyrant. Bring it on, tyrant. Bring it on, bring it on. A rebel republic got the roots and the truth. Rebels all over, shouting from the roofs. Bring it on, tyrant. Bring it on, tyrant. Bring it on, tyrant. Bring it on, bring it on. Rebels in the commissary, living in the cemetery. We shall overcome by any means necessary. Waving that flag now, we will never back down. Traitors better watch out, haters better stand down. Reading the order is written as a graffiti. The borders rolling down on the feet of the cavalry. Strictly for my rebels, fighting back the enemy. You gotta keep your head up to conquer the insanity. It's David and Goliath, the weapons and their hate, the drums and the silence, our courage and our faith. We rose from the ashes as ghosts of resistance, as those with conviction who roll with persistence. Word and song, never compromising till the day I be gone. I be marching like a storm, fist bumping all along. Yo, tyrant, bring it on, bring it on. A rebel republic got the roots and the truth. Rebels all over, shouting from the roofs. Bring it on, tyrant. Bring it on, tyrant. Bring it on, tyrant. Bring it on, bring it on. A rebel republic got the roots and the truth. Rebels all over, shouting from the roofs. Bring it on, tyrant. Bring it on, tyrant. Bring it on, tyrant. Bring it on, bring it on.
Now you know the words. I want you all to join in. You gotta join in with the oppressed and say, bring it on. We're siding with the oppressed. Come on.
A rebel republic got the roots and the truth. Rebels all over, shouting from the roofs. Bring it on, tyrant. Bring it on, tyrant. Bring it on, tyrant. Bring it on, bring it on. Come on, a republic got the roots and the truth. Rebels all over, shouting from the roofs. Bring it on, tyrant. Bring it on, tyrant. Bring it on, tyrant. Bring it on, fucking bring it on.
So imagine writing this song in Kashmir, but I never got a chance to perform it because everybody's so shit scared of me having me on the stage. When they had a gig, they never even considered my name for it. But here I am. If you persist with the truth, man, it'll get you places. The next song is called Freedom. Freedom. My second year here in Sweden, I was on a 1956 Volvo bus. I got lucky. It was a hippie party, I was going to some bar mouse. But yeah, my second day here, I got a chance to perform on 1956 Volvo. And the first thing I said to them, to all the Swedish people on the bus, I told them freedom is beautiful. This is the first time in my life, in the past 26 years of my life, that I'm experiencing freedom. Because now I can be on the streets and talk about freedom, you know. Because back home in Kashmir, there's a word for freedom, it's called Azadi. And if you say Azadi in the streets of Kashmir, you'll get shot. You'll get killed for that. You'll get jailed for that. And my people back home, right now, because they demand Azadi, because they demand freedom, they're under 90 days of curfew. So for the past 90 days, no child has gone to school. You know, even in our hospitals, they're running out of medical supplies. Because when we come out in the streets to demand our freedom, we get shot at. We are shot at with guns, AK-47s, or Israel-made Uzis, or with pellets, shotguns. When they fire one cartridge of it, it bursts into 100 pellets, small pellets that can go anywhere in the air. Once they fly in the air, you never know. So a lot of young kids got them in their eyes. One of them got it in their heart. And more than 300 people have been blinded they have lost their eyesight. Because India, it just willfully fires pellets at people, at women, at children, doesn't matter. It's fired. I spent 30 days of that curfew, and in those 30 days, all I felt was weak, I felt hopeless, and I felt an amount of anger inside me that no matter how much I performed all over the world, it could never, I could never give went to it. So imagine 7 million people locked in their homes, the kind of anger that they feel, and the hopelessness that they feel. I say, what can you do about it, right? Probably might be thinking, what can we do about it, If you're a graffiti artist, for example, go and spray paint Free Kashmir. Why not? Show solidarity. I mean, people back home in Kashmir, they'll be like, oh, hey, somebody in Sweden wrote Free Kashmir. It's support we need because nobody talks about us. People here don't even know about us, and we're getting killed like as if we were sheep. Solidarity is by showing support. Go up on Facebook and write Free Kashmir hashtag, That's the least you can do. Alright, talked a lot about freedom. So, I want your help in this one. So, for example, you have to wait for it. And when I say we want, you all say freedom. But do it to the beat. I mean, once you get the rhythm, So when I say we want, you'll get it. You'll understand when to say it. So just scream out freedom. Freedom. Alright? This beat is by a Finnish producer.
Look at this, old boys, we got them running away. They're looking back at the store like, how did this happen? Calling the major, the captain, say, we have a problem. There are a bunch of kids and they are not going away. Fire, fire, shoot, shoot, fire, 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 shoot. Kill them all, let them have it, goddamn it, let it burn their homes. Choke their voices, let them know they ain't got no choices. The whole spot that I won't be living like that. Plus my mental, how they can call it accidental. Check my metal with your bullets from your shotguns and your AKs. Stay safe, don't run, it's not what you wanna do. Cruise to polo view, with no guns in the view. Free jealousy like they ain't no dogs in my crew. Chill back in Lamborghini like we no longer slaves. Just me and you, now breathe. 1, 2, be proud as you scream it loud now. Let me hear you say it, y'all. We want freedom. We want freedom. Breathe. 1, 2, be proud as you scream it loud now. Let me hear you say it, y'all. We want freedom. We want freedom. We want freedom. Dear Lord, have mercy on the slaves. The overseers been replaced by the state. No more whips and sticks. No more whips and sticks. Dear Lord, have mercy on the slaves. The overseers been replaced by the state. No more whips and sticks. They got guns and jails. Right a week for years. Handcuffed to chains. It's a shame, really, how they kill and walk free. While you sit in your seats and you feeling the beat and you're bobbing your head. The killers walk free. So while you still in your seat, so speak. 1, 2, be proud as you scream it loud now. Let me hear you say it, y'all. We want freedom. We want freedom. We want freedom. Breathe. 1, 2, be proud as you scream it loud now. Let me hear you say it, y'all. We want freedom. We want freedom. You see me ride on the storm, get in a warfare and bumped up. All the guns are gone, a few hours to dawn. My camo trousers are torn, but my will is so strong to fight the powers that be without singing a song. Hey, let's get free. Here come the gladiators from the land of the Sufis. My fate pursues me, inherited slavery, my rage consumes me. Militant poetry to shoot you in your head. or they shoot you when you're not looking, or they fire at will. Down the talk with your eyes open, plus the powers that be, they got no justice to serve, so they put the military near your doorstep right on the turn. So, here's what I've learned, they wanna control our voices, they wanna show us we ain't got no choices. Now home, fuck that, I won't be living like that. But my mental, how they kill and call it accidental now. Let me hear you say it, y'all. We want freedom. We want to be proud as you scream it loud now. Let me hear you say it, y'all. We want freedom. We want freedom. We want freedom. Yeah, breathe. Breathe. Freedom, 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 freedom. I come from that kind of a place. Freedom. Well, the last song.